Now we're streaming, I think. We're getting some audio. All right. So, with that in mind, what do y'all want to do? You've got two unconscious bodies right at your feet in the middle of a hallway in this mansion, where you are presumably not. You're doing band practice.
I want I want to look for a place to hide the bodies.
That's a great idea. They came flying out of a room, and you peek into that room, and you discern realities.
Okay.
Which hopefully is a thing.
Yeah. I mean, it says it is. What exactly? Hold on. I can do this. I'm a capable version. I have done. I have done a number of things. Hold on.
But not this one in particular yet.
Oh no, but hold on. Like,
I believe
give
in
me a
you.
moment.
You too can click the button.
Click the button. Press
The,
the button.
the big red button. You get a number of questions about this room.
I get one
You
question.
get a number of questions to ask, but you can only ask one of them.
Yes.
Some of them may
Um.
not be relevant.
You're right. Let me look at my list of questions.
In fact, I can tell you that absolutely who's really in control here is not a good question for this room.
You're right. That, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Sean.
You get you get
Um.
one.
How would you know what a bad book is?
What here is not what it appears to be.
As you peruse the room and take in all of its glorious roominess, uh, it appears to be a it appears to be an office, but the paneling on the wall looks very strange, and it's as if perhaps this whole wall is a facade for something else. Uh, to let the people at home know more about this game and the way I run it. If no one speaks up for too long or there's too much silence, I inflict plot on you.
Can we remember where we're at? I know that there was a guard who was getting his butt kicked, and then
There was a guard who got his butt kicked. His butt has been kicked. The servant fellow, he also got his butt kicked.
by the same person.
Everyone's butts has been kicked.
Uh,
And we're trying to find a sword and
One of you is trying to find a place to hide these unconscious bodies.
Yes.
You know,
I
I can
want
just turn him
to.
in. I can just turn him invisible and we can cram him somewhere.
Well, that's
yeah,
true.
let's do that.
I want to look on the wall that looks weird.
You
And try
want to
and
give it a physical pat down.
yeah, and find a switch to open it up.
As soon as you need me to cast, just let me know.
I will.
Uh, as you pat down the wall, it shifts almost as if the mechanism had already been triggered previously,
Uh-huh.
and the door or the wall flank or tilts to one side, like it's doing
Okay.
like it's on a pivot,
Okay.
and
Opening it all the way, does it open to a hallway or to another room?
it opens to a what appears to be a spiral staircase heading downstairs.
Okay.
Probably a good place to turn
Let's start.
bodies down some stairs.
Let's kick them down the stairs.
I was gonna say let's bring them with us downstairs because there might be more cool stuff downstairs that we want.
Okay.
Wait, I thought the whole point was that upstairs was where they were going to have the armory.
Yeah, but this is a secret passage downstairs.
Oh, a secret passage.
Yeah, but this is like cool.
This is cool.
There could be another secret passage that goes upstairs again. Who knows?
Yeah.
Now that I've said it, there probably is one.
Let's
Tunnel.
wander in and drag the bodies. We can at least hide the bodies in the secret passage and explore for a second.
Or what would be a smarter idea is if we have our friend here turn him invisible and then just leave him so that we don't, have bodies weighing us down. And then when somebody finds us and says, "Hey, why do you have dead bodies with you?"
Well, you can always
We
claim
don't
that
have
they're
to answer that.
unconscious.
Yeah, but that's really easily found out.
Also, you didn't kill them. You knocked them out.
I don't know that. I didn't touch them.
I thought you did.
I didn't touch them. Our
No.
barbarian brute did.
I believe I did.
Oh, okay.
I believe I knocked him out. Yeah, I think you're right, Taylor. Let's just make them invisible and keep exploring.
Are you concerned about the livelihood of either of them?
Not at the current moment.
Not right now. We got.
Okay, I just know it's typically unhealthy to be knocked unconscious for an extended amount of time.
All right.
It
Cybok, would you do the honors?
doesn't
Sure.
seem to hurt him on Batman when it happens.
Look, it's not my problem.
We're
They
playing
shouldn't have-
Archer rules, not Batman rules.
They shouldn't have been here when we were trying to come through. So it's really their own fault.
Absolutely.
You're chaotic evil, right?
Just leave him a number of a good concussion doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 1-800 call me.
Yeah. 1-800-FIX-BRAIN.
Okay, so you chunk the bodies down the stairs, or you just cram them under the desk?
We're gonna turn him invisible.
kinda
Cybok
put
is gonna
him-
turn him invisible.
Put him out of the way of walking. But yeah.
Excellent. Scott, you have a glitch.
I put myself on the spot.
I really hate this fucking thing. I hate this spot. Because I don't know what it means, other than as you lay your hands. I'm gonna interpret spot differently every single time until I figure out a way I like. As you lay your hands on them and cast the spell, you don't expect it because magic usually doesn't go bang when you make things go invisible, but it does this time.
Uh-oh.
And you lay your hands on them. The magic goes bang loudly, and one of the invisible people immediately sits up, terrified.
And I whack him in the side of the head with my staff.
I think that sounds like I kick some ass, or sorry, some hack and slash. Well, no. He's dazed and confused and unconscious. I'm sure that there won't be anything wrong with whacking him on the head again and putting him back out.
Yeah.
Well, maybe morally, but not play wise.
You whack him in the head, and and then
That's
blood
simple.
shoots out of nothing.
Okay.
And,
That's great.
and the end of your
Okay,
blood
but
is,
wait-
or the end of your staff is now covered in blood.
But which one did he knock out?
That's hard to tell. Y'all were cramming him under the desk invisible, I guess. So
Nope, they're not our problem now, guys. As I use my leg to just kind of kick them.
So, before we go down the spiral of staircase, I want to make sure that the door that we came in to this room is closed, so that it looks like nobody has come into this room.
okay. As you close the door, you notice that there is a locking mechanism on this side of the room.
I want to lock the door.
Excellent. You lock the
Onwards and
door.
downwards.
Whee!
As you start climbing down the spiral staircase, it doesn't go just down one level, because that would be incredibly lame.
How many levels does it go down?
Somebody roll me a d6. A d6 plus 1 because it's not going down one level. Don't be lame and roll a 1.
Holy.
I messed up.
Who rolled first?
I didn't do a d6 plus 1 though.
All
So
right, Scott
Ignore mine.
got the first one, so it's a 5.
Yeah.
So you go down 5 levels of spiral staircase
Jeez.
into the
All right.
subfloors, or like into the basement, and then under the basement's basement, and then you're in it now.
Cool.
And, you find what appears to be a concrete room landing pad with a large door on one wall, and what appears to be stacks of boxes with various papers in them. Who's gonna
I
suck a
wanna
dick?
somebody. I want to look at the papers. What do they say?
What's your class again?
Thief.
Are you very smart?
I'm relatively smart.
Okay.
I'm not
The answer to
super
that
smart.
question- The answer to that question is Lady Justice is about to suck a dick.
Who is Lady Justice? And never.
I don't know. It has to do with this Twitch stream Joseph's watching.
You start perusing these paperwork. You see like strange symbols and calculations and formulas,
Mhm.
and it's beyond your reasoning, but it looks like science.
This is stupid. Let's throw it back.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go through the door.
You gonna kick it down, or are you just gonna like?
No, I want to check it for traps because I'm a thief.
That's a thing thieves do.
That's a thing thieves do.
Excellent.
That's a trick. That's a what is it? Is that a trick of the? No, yeah, that's a trick of the trade.
All right. What does that mean?
Uh,
We've never had to disarm traps before. We usually.
it
just
says
build
when
them
you
up.
pick locks or pockets or disable trap. Here, let's just fucking do it.
You do it.
Offer you two options between suspicion, danger, or cost.
I should have you disarm it, but it costs you your hand because the explosion is small.
You have to
Ah,
give me two options. You have to give me. I have to choose between suspicion or danger, or suspicion or cost.
You can choose between suspicion or danger.
I'll take danger.
Okay. So the door, you disarm the trap on the door, and it swings open. Or it doesn't swing open. It just like sort of slides open very slowly, and then as you step into the room, there's a cage immediately on the right side, and something giant, fuzzy, and full of teeth bashes up against the cage and starts yelping and growling and barking at you, and its tongue flies out of its mouth and wraps around your throat.
Oh,
bad doggy.
No one is willing to save you, apparently.
I was looking at my spell list just to see if there was anything I could do
The
immediately.
wizard's in the background, flipping through his books, ignoring you, endangering.
Quick.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and rock out to enthrall the Hell Beast because I'm super like fucking stoked right now. So I'm aiding my partner.
So you want to like amp him up so he can do something.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you're
give
inspired
them.
by this music, Rogue.
I am just rocking out about those fucking Hell Beasts. They ain't got no nothing.
So I think you
Domino.
get +1 to do something, Taylor. I don't know what that +1 is or what that thing is, but hopefully it'll allow you to escape.
Um, nothing that'll help me.
Just don't think about your moves. Think about what you would do if you had something's tongue like
I mean,
wrapped
I would-
around your throat.
I would try and like just try and rip it off of like try and get my fingers inside of it and try and
Is it? Is
pull
it
it
how,
off.
How far is the tongue sticking out?
Pretty far.
So it's like could I turn around and, like pop it off?
That sounds reasonable to me.
Let me see if let me recheck my weapon set here before I say that.
It turns out you have a mace, so you can't.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Oh no, you only have 2 shields and no weapons.
Well, so it's wrapped around his neck, and
Yeah,
we're
you
trying to
wanna-
get it off.
Do you want to pull at it, Taylor?
Can I like? I would try and pull it at first, but I'm incredibly weak. Because I have like a -1 in my
I was
strength.
gonna make you roll
That-
defy danger with strength. So
So can I like try and reach around to one of my throwing daggers and toss it into like his eye?
yeah, absolutely.
So that-
You're
It
not
tries
just
to,
gonna
like-
stab the tongue.
No, I'm not going to try and stab the tongue. It's a throwing dagger, not
Not
you
a
know-
stabbing dagger.
not a stabbing
Oh.
dagger.
Silly
to be
me.
fair, it's a very thick tongue. It wouldn't. A little tiny dagger wouldn't slice through it or stab through
Okay.
it.
See, we
I
need
don't
to
know.
know this information.
Go ahead and. This sounds like hack and slash. You're attacking it. It's attacking
It's-
you. You got +1 from being buffed by the magic of Dio.
I'm going to put it as volley because that's a ranged attack,
Yep, that makes sense to me.
and I get a +1.
So you get a +2 total.
No, my dexterity is 2.
I can breathe a little more clearly now.
11.
What?
Clear shot, deal damage.
Okay, what is that? Is that all it does?
For that one, yeah.
You deal damage and avoid their attack. Oh, at your option, you may since you rolled more than a 10+, you can choose to deal 1d6 more damage and expose
Oh.
yourself to the danger of the attack instead of dodging it.
No, I want to get away. I wanna blind it and get away.
Okay. Yeah, you chuck the dagger right in its eye, and I'm picturing some sort of like ninja bullshit where it just cuts into his eye and it's hanging out, and his tongue loosens for a moment as you slide out, and it grabs at its eyes or at its bloodied eye, whimpering.
All right, and then I as soon as I hit the ground, I like backflip away
Excellent.
since we're on the ninja path. Ha! I win. I lost the throwing dagger though.
You can go get it.
I don't want to.
I wonder if it can throw daggers.
Not something I want to find out right now.
Are you backing out of the room?
I figured I mean, you said it was just to the right of after you get in through the door.
Yeah, but it was in a cage.
Right, so I wanted to get outside of wherever the tongue could reach.
That's fair. So you have backed up, or you're still in the room, and you have
Okay.
backed up slightly, or
Okay.
out of tongue range, which is apparently very far with this particular monster. And as you take in the inside of the room now, you can see that the room is actually lined with cages, but this is the only one that contains something of interest. The rest of them have what look like metal bowls with water and a little bit of food in them, but no occupants, and are all shut. However, one of the doors, it appears to be slightly swinging a little bit back and forth, open and close. as if a breeze or some sort of vibration is causing it to do that, and its bowls are missing.
Found the mimic.
I don't like this.
You might like this. What do you want to do before the mimic happens?
I'll discern realities.
Excellent. Give the old room an optical pat down. Got one question.
What is about to happen?
You give the room an optical pat down, and you see an air duct grate up on the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the, like, you know, the bowls in the other cages. You
Yeah.
see them up on the wall, and it's like someone tried to pull them through the grate and flatten them in the process, and like drug them through the grate like they were tissue paper. And then you hear rattling behind that grate.
Guys, we should probably step back from that grate.
Yeah, if I'm anywhere near there, I step away.
Are there only cages in this room? Like, is there no other door?
Yeah, there's doors.
Or,
There's 2 doors.
or someone could punch the grate, like Amadon.
It's about
Fight
8,
it.
It's about 8 feet up.
You want me to punch it? Okay. Well, I can hit it with my hammer. You think I should hit it with my hammer?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. All right.
How tall are you, Abaddon?
I am probably about 5. Well, let's see. Am I an elf? So
Elves are tall.
about
Actually,
6.
are elves tall in this universe? Or are they
Uh,
like half the size of normal and they're actually basically gnomes?
We're in fantasy.
I was
Elves are
picturing him around.
We're in Sean's fantasy world now. They can be whatever we want. Elves can have blocky ears instead if they need to.
I think he's probably about 5'10".
5'10".
Just
Okay.
a normal size get. Yeah.
Okay, he's medium height. And he's using like a 2-handed axe or a 2-handed sword or something.
I've got a hammer, I believe, is my signature weapon. It's a hammer.
Excellent. So you got to reach to hit this grate that's 8 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really a swing. It's more like you're taking a broom and banging against it, right?
Okay. It also, though, my hammer does have serrated edges as well.
So it's going to catch on the grate.
Mhm.
Excellent. As you bang on the grate, just like stand up against the wall and bang on it, it catches the grate and rips it right off the wall, and the bowls come falling down and clatter to the ground. The other animal in the room, the one that you just dealt with, starts yelping and screeching, and and you hear rustling as a enormous bird comes flying out of the grate and dive bombs at you.
Well, I'm gonna duck.
That's a good idea. Defy danger with dexterity, as we'll see if you can duck fast enough.
Let's see.
You
Huh. Okay.
Someday I won't be dying. All right, this is a mixed success. You stumble, hesitate, or flinch. I get to offer you a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice.
All right.
You can, if you dodge out of the way, it's gonna hit the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna find out what kind of magic it uses. If you let it land on you,
Uh-huh.
you're still gonna find out what magic it uses, but it's not gonna use it on you.
Oh well. Wait, it's not gonna use it on me if I don't duck.
Right. It's gonna use it on someone else.
If I just stand there, it's not gonna hit me.
It's gonna pin you to the ground,
Uh huh.
but it's not going to use its magic on you specifically.
Well, I'm not a very bright guy, so I'm probably going to elect to not take any damage if I can help it.
Okay.
Screw everybody else, probably. I'm
So-
guessing that's.
So the,
Honestly, that's probably the best option here.
so
Yeah.
the bird monster crashes into you, pinning you to the ground, and it looks to its side, seeing your three companions, who are y'all all lined up outside the doorway, peeking in? Is that where we're at?
I'm obviously furthest in the back. Do we see this thing pin him down?
Yes. Actually,
Right.
Taylor's the only one in the room with it,
Okay.
and Dee, I don't know where you are. Are you in the room?
I
Or are you
would-
in-
Well, didn't I roll to see
I'm
what was
gonna say
going on
I'm in
that
the
room?
room. If
Oh, okay,
I'm
so everyone is in the room. Everyone is in range of this
So
thing.
then I'm gonna cast magic missile as a reaction.
Well, hold on. It gets to do a thing first. So I'm trying to figure out where everyone is in the room.
As far away from the danger as they could possibly be.
That's super helpful, Brett. The beast, seeing everyone not in a clumped up group together, because that would be super convenient, points its mouth up in the air, and the lightning arcs out in all directions. Everyone except for Brett takes 1 lightning damage.
wait, I want to defy danger. I'm gonna try and do a crazy backflip and dodge the lightning.
Sure.
Actually, not a backflip, like
you move as
leaping
fast as lightning.
yes,
I can't-
defy danger.
Okay, defy danger with dexterity. Let's see if you can dodge lightning, Dio.
I mean, if anyone
Fuck
can.
yeah,
it's-
I can
it's
dodge
D-
danger.
If anyone
I
can,
can
it's D.
dodge-
Dio, you said you do a split or something?
a jumping split.
A
like,
jumping
yeah.
split, and the lightning lands right where your crotch would have been if you were taking a split on the ground. Does anyone else want to try to dodge this 1 damage of lightning?
Well, you see, being a wizard, I'm like, I've got this. I'm the master of the elements, so I'm
Alright.
gonna try and channel the lightning through myself and back at the creature.
Excellent,
Nice.
Zuko.
I didn't even think of that.
I think this is defy danger with intelligence. That sounds like magic, right?
Yeah.
I'm canonically giving you the ability to like redirect magic. This is not going to hurt me in the long run at all. You channel the lightning right back at him, and his feathers puff up as you've supercharged him.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
But you didn't take lightning damage, so there's that.
I guess I'll try and ninja my way through this.
You wanna? Okay.
I'll ninja my way through it.
You gonna like jump to it? Are you gonna like jump to a corner in the wall, like in the ceiling, and perch yourself there with your ninja abilities? Because that would be fucking cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those like shifting like super fast, you don't know where I'm at kind of things.
Like you're like bouncing around the room
Yeah.
at super speed, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh,
defy
so-
danger with dexterity.
I think of
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z when I think of that. They're like, you teleport and you're like, zing, and you're in
Exactly.
one spot, zing, and you're in another spot.
Have you seen One Punch Man?
Yes.
I'm thinking of that Sound of Speed Sonic guy or Speed
Oh,
of Sound
yeah.
Sonic guy.
Just don't get punched in the nuts.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
That's a fail,
That's
Taylor.
a fail.
Oh no.
That's okay.
In this game, experience points when you pass, when you fail, or more like D&D.
You get XP when you fail.
Yeah. So the reason is to make you roll more. It wants you to roll as much as possible because the more you fail, the stronger you get.
Yeah.
So if you sit here and don't do anything, you'll never level up.
Since Taylor had to step away for a second, let's take 5, and I want to refill my water and retake medicine
Okay.
because I can't breathe out my nose.
did I start something?
Yeah, I think he needed some more medicine.
Uh,
Probably to blow his nose or something.
well, how are you two doing?
I'm doing okay. How about
Yeah.
yourself?
Can't complain.
Doing all right. Doing all right.
I had a busy day today putting together an Altair 8080 Arduino recreation.
Okay.
Lots of soldering toggle switches and
Oh wow.
Oh,
got
Jesus.
it all up and running. So now I get to learn how to actually use it. I think what you do is I think so there's like toggle switches and there's different on-off switches like program, execute, blah blah blah. So I think you sit there and you like enter in the bits with your different toggle switches, and then you enter that, execute that loads in a line of code or a line of whatever it knows, and you have to somehow you can. I'm not exactly sure what all it can do, but it looks really cool.
Nobody playing Metroid?
I'm not. Might be
I don't know what that noise was.
someone in the background.
I guess it's a good idea. I'm gonna go take some ibuprofen because I have a tension headache coming on.
How have you
Sounds
been,
like a
Tim?
plan.
How have you been doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just yeah, not much really going on right now. It's lot happened for 2 weeks. We had the family vacation 2 weeks ago, and then Katie had a really big work conference last week, and then it's kind of calm before the storm. So not much going on for the next month, and then September I'll be in Atlanta for Dragon Con. Then a couple weeks after that, I might be going up to New York.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be at Dragon Con as well.
Mm-hmm.
Going to see the Deer Hunter next week, I think. And then going to Comedy Bang Bang soon.
Well, that's cool.
And then going to see Ween.
Nice.
Both the concerts were from friends.
Wow.
Nice.
Last minute, a friend of mine reminded me that I said that I would be the Lydia Deetz to her Beetlejuice. So that's why I'm working on a giant red ball of lace poof. And then I have a mullet wig that I'm going to tease the shit out of.
I've returned. All right, Mr.
Yeah.
Ninja. You do your crazy ninja wall bounce a couple times,
Yep.
and you dodge the lightning, but you make the mistake of bouncing towards the cage and trying to use one of its rails to pivot. And as soon as you touch the rail, the monster in the cage's arm reaches out, grabs your ankle, and flattens you against the wall. You take a 2 wall damage,
All right.
and he's got you by the ankle.
Oh, hey, buddy. Nice to see you again.
He looks at you with a dagger sticking out of his face, and
Cool.
growls.
Am I close enough to just take the dagger out?
No, he's
Oh.
got you at arm length. Plus, you're on the other side of the bars. You can go inside the cage and get your dagger.
I didn't know how big the bars were apart.
Big enough for you to stick your arm in.
Well, that's why I was asking.
You want to reach in and grab it?
Yes.
Excellent. Roll Defy Danger with Dexterity to snatch the dagger out of his eye.
Oh, I gotta go back to the other page. Hold on. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Not as bad.
You snatch the dagger. How could it has to be, so you rolled an 8. It has to be successful, but I'm not sure what the complication is. You could definitely, you're gonna snatch the dagger, no question. You've got it in your hand, but his tongue is gonna dart out and grab something.
I thought it was already part of his tongue within my ankle.
His arm's got your ankle.
Oh, okay.
His tongue is going to reach out and grab something. It might be you. It might be something you're carrying. It might be something else entirely. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
His what kind of weapons do you have on you?
I have my rapier, my throwing daggers, and I have some poisons.
Okay. Well, his tongue darts to your belt and grabs your rapier.
Okay. That's upsetting, but not
good-
the worst thing.
It's a good trade.
You know,
You wouldn't want to fight that thing with a rapier.
I don't like using it in the first place.
You probably don't want to fight that thing while it has a rapier either. Go on.
You said it was a big bird thing?
It is like a big electric bird thing. It looks, if you're familiar with Pokemon, it looks like I think it's the Luchador
Zapdos?
one.
Halucha.
Yeah, Halucha.
You know what's funny about that?
Yes, it looks like
Like
that
this.
guy.
Oh, well,
Wow. That's amazing. I love it so much.
And he
You didn't
pictured-
see that and then say something, huh?
I did not see that and say something. I was picturing like, it couldn't be Zapdos because it needs to be able to fly, and that room is not big enough for Zapdos, but it is big enough for something that can fit in an air duct. Brett, you're pinned to the ground by this electric bird who is supercharged. Do you have any fillings?
Well, do I have any feelings?
Fillings, like
Filling.
metal fillings in your teeth. Does your character?
I don't think
mean.
so. I don't think he does. No, I don't
Okay.
think I do. Mm-mm.
Everybody has perfect dental in this world.
Yeah. There's no such thing as tooth decay.
You know what? That's my spout lore. I'm spouting lore.
Full spout lore.
There we go.
Okay. So you spouted something where everyone has perfect dental health, and I'm going to tell you something interesting and useful about perfect dental health in this situation.
Okay.
He's weak to fighting.
Not only does everyone have perfect dental health in this world, and everyone has Denticade for all, that also applies to monsters. As you look
What?
into their mouths and see very, very shiny, whitened, sharp teeth.
Whitened.
What?
That leads us to believe that there's a specialist that does this.
Why did we agree to give monsters Denticade?
Gotta be equality.
And as you look at its shiny, bright white teeth, Brett, it gets ready to chomp down on you with them.
No, I'm going to
This is a
struggle.
bird
to-
monster
I'm-
with teeth, not
so
just
I'm
a beak.
pinned down. He's like sitting on top of me.
Yes.
I'm gonna just try to force him off and roll away.
That sounds like a defy danger with strength.
Here we go.
Come on, XP. I want everyone to level up.
Nope.
I don't think I've had a bad roll yet.
You throw him against a wall, and he leaves an imprint. It's a crater in the wall with him in it. As he hits the wall and then slides down it, you hear the smack of. You hear a bloody smack as he hits the wall and slides off of it.
Is it dead?
It appears to be breathing.
Okay, I'm going to aid with the end of my staff into its face.
Hold on. As he's doing that, I start just belting out. Like I see him get ready for the swing, and I start like singing at him. Fuck yeah, we're gonna function it up.
Okay.
So plus D1d4 to damage.
No, you rolled a 6.
Oh, that made that man.
What? That's yeah. So that's what happens, right?
No, that's a failure. Go ahead and mark XP. As you belt out this amazing tune, right as Scott's about to. All right, Scott? What's your wizard's name? I'm supposed to call you all by your names, your character names.
Cybok.
As Cybok goes to, were you just gonna stab him in the face with your staff?
No, I was gonna like butt him really hard with it, like like with the end of just bludgeon it with the end of my staff.
Okay.
I mean,
You're
it's
just
a
gonna
blunt
go
weapon.
Whack.
No, not hit. I'm just gonna like, bah, just with
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. As you go to do that, and Dio belts off this tune, you could see like the notes flying in the air, kind of in your direction, but then the electricity around the bird sort of it puffs out and it catches the wavelengths of the song and pulls it into him, and he shoots lightning at the end of your staff, out of his mouth.
So what I will do is I will defy danger by trying to using my wizardly ways to trap the lightning inside my staff.
Okay, so you want to absorb the lightning into your staff. I love
Yeah.
this. Defy danger with intellect. You stumble, hesitate, or flinch. I get to offer you one of these things. You can either absorb the lightning and then, because I've seen you do it, redirect it out the other end of the staff, and it's going to hit somebody that's not you. Or you can supercharge the staff, and it's going to become incredibly unstable.
We're gonna go with that.
Excellent.
I was totally
Because-
expecting to send it
because-
back at me.
Because I don't know that yet. I think I've trapped it.
You suck in all of the lightning, and it's the supercharged lightning, not the regular bird lightning, and
Yeah.
you can feel the staff pulsing.
It's vibrating vigorously in my hands.
Oh, we're not gonna. Okay, yep.
Yep. That's the thing you just said on the internet.
Yay.
The bird looks confused as it can't pour forth any more lightning from its mouth because you've stolen it all.
I'm then going to hold my hand forward and cast magic missile at its face.
Oh. Jesus.
Use magic.
Please call for backup.
Guess what I choose?
You want to be put on a goddamn spot. Put yourself in a spot. How many magic missile bolts does it do? It's like 3 or 4 or something? Or does it matter? It probably doesn't matter in this case.
I don't think it. It just says projectiles deal 2d4 damage to one of your
Okay.
targets. So
Then it doesn't matter in this case. Put yourself in a spot. I really need to look
well,
up some guidance on this.
There's the damage it does.
Okay. As you fire these bolts into the bird, they don't pierce him. They hit him, and you can see the remaining magic vibrating across his body, pulse in all directions, and his body explodes, covering you head to foot with monster blood. And upon seeing this, the monster in the cage, his eyes turn ravenous, and he starts banging on the bars. And you can see as he grabs the bars, he tries to bend them outwards, and they're starting to flex slightly.
I'm gonna look over at him and point and just be like, "Don't make me come after you next."
He is not taking heed as he tries to bend the bars.
Has he let go of me at this point?
That's a good question.
If he's bending the bars and he needs two
he's
hands.
letting you go. He's got the tongue with the rapier in both hands. He drops you to the floor to try to bend the bars to try to get at Greynut. Not Greynut, Cybok. So you hit the ground with a thud. You are less interesting to him now.
I'm gonna rush over since he let go of him and try and hack and slash poke my weapon do I use? Whatever weapon I have through
You
the
whip
bars.
out your electric guitar and jam it into him.
No, remember I use a trumpet, I think. Because that was the only option I have. I do have some sort of a sword or something though. I remember putting that in there. Hack and slash.
What kind of weapon is it? I gotta know what kind of weapon it is.
It's some kind of a sword. Where do I find it? Oh,
Under sub.
short sword with a devil keychain.
Okay. You run up as it tries to bend the bars, and you stab it for how much damage? What's your damage die?
D6 6.
Okay. Well, its damage die is this. As you stab at it, it comes at you with a rapier that it's holding with its tongue
Oh no!
and deals 2 damage.
Wait, Harry.
Is that a thing you can do?
Oh, I know this is parlay.
This
Just-
is just the results. This is the results of your other roll. So unless you have something super weird that says you can avoid damage after you've already rolled,
No.
then you're taking damage.
Sean, you act like 1 point of damage and 2 points of damage isn't that much. I have 6 total.
I know it's a lot. Maybe you shouldn't go stab monsters that can wield a rapier with their tongue.
I was having my Eddie moment. Give me-
Well, you are kind of throwing a monster at us that can bend metal bars. So what do you expect us to do? Stand there and look at it as it bends the metal bars?
I don't know.
I
In
was
that
gonna wait
case,
for it to poke its face through and then hit it with the hammer.
I'm gonna walk over to what's your character's name, Brett?
Amadon.
Amadon.
Even you don't know how to pronounce it.
No.
At this point, I think his name is Amadon Amadon. It's a first and last name.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna poke him with my index finger in the shoulder and cast invisibility.
On Amadon?
Yeah.
Roll use magic.
Yeah.
Hey.
Amadon is invisible.
And I'm gonna creep on over towards where
Are you
he's
gonna
been in the
creep or are you
bar.
just gonna walk because you're invisible?
Well, I mean, I know I'm still gonna creep because I'm a modern.
I am picturing a Looney Tunes moment where you're like
Yeah.
the invisible cat with a giant
Be ve-
mallet sneaking up.
Be very, very quiet. So yeah, I'm gonna creep on up and get ready and just wait for it to poke its head through.
It bends the bars and pokes its head through.
Ding! I chuckle as I go, wham!
It doesn't see it coming because you're invisible. So what's your just roll your damage?
Okay. Let's see on success. Wait, how do I just roll the damage?
Just your damage dice.
Well,
Like
you
damage.
put the
We've been through
damage.
this. Sorry. Yeah. Yep.
You as you bring down the hammer, its head hits the ground, and it's like a Gallagher moment.
Oh.
And you pop back to being visible since you attacked.
Am I in the splash zone?
Yes,
Oh.
87%.
87% in the splash zone.
87% in the splash zone.
That just means your backside didn't get coated in blood.
Not all of it. Some of it wrapped around, barely.
Yeah, it bounced off the walls. Both of the monsters are dead.
I'm just
I
I'm just
think.
giddy.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm just loving this right now.
What do you do now that you've slayed these two monsters that were in cages?
I'm going to scoop up some of the monster blood because that's great magical components.
It's already all over you.
Yeah, I'm going to scoop some up.
Okay. You put it in your water flask or something for later?
Yeah, something like that.
What is
I'm-
any? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if
Y'all are awful at this.
you go ahead. You talk. I'll sit back.
Okay. I was just going to sing myself a little healing song and see if I could make
That's a
myself feel
great
better.
idea. You should patch yourself up with a little magic. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when you fill that roll.
Hold on, 9. It's like a partial, right?
Your spell still works, but you draw unwanted attention, or your magic reverberates to other targets, affecting them as well. GM's choice. Oh
My
no.
spell reverberates to my people.
That
Oh,
is
no.
definitely not the thing that happens. As you what's your healing song sound like?
Oh, that fucking hurts. I really want to feel better.
As you sing that, it's almost as like as you start singing that, you see something light up in the corner of the room, and you take a look at it, and it's some sort of camera device.
I start performing to the camera.
The camera bobs its head with it.
Oh,
That thing up there.
it's fine. It's just enjoying the show.
Should we kill it?
Yes.
All right, I hit it with my hammer.
It's 8 feet up again. You just
Oh, it's 8 feet up.
You just run up and go fwack.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna run and jump.
The camera explodes into scraps of plastic and glass and metal, and you see some lightning fizzle, or not lightning,
Wait.
but like you see a little bit of electricity fizzle.
What kind of world are we in that we have cameras and plastic?
Welcome to Sean's Fantasyland, where everything is convenient.
Oh, wait, I do need one thing. Do you still turn off?
Okay, so is there anything else in this room that I can smash?
There's a couple doors.
What are we looking at door
You
wise?
got a door to the left and a door to the right.
Do they look different?
Yes, one of them has a men's sign on it,
Uh,
and the other one does not, and
oh,
it's metallic.
oh. Well, this one's obviously a bathroom, and this other one we have no way of knowing.
The want to go to the men's room.
Okay.
I have to use the potty.
Maybe Cybok wants to wash his face
Not you, Sergeant.
since he's covered in blood.
Walk up into places.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
be okay.
follow you in there.
I'm here.
Y'all all walk into the bathroom,
Yeah.
and it's the size of like a family-sized bathroom, and it's got a changing table,
Mm-hmm.
and
At least people who run this place, they're really they're really trying.
there's only, you've only found a men's room.
Yeah, but like a changing table in a
But yeah, a
men's room?
changing table in a men's
That's
room.
nice.
That's pretty good.
Pretty progressive.
You don't see those
As
everywhere.
far as you know, there's not a women's restroom in this place.
Well, we'll worry about that in a minute.
I'm just saying from my own personal experience.
True.
I think Target has changing tables,
Yeah, I think they
Yeah, but that's Target. Like,
but that's like the only place I go actually. So
do.
Yeah, that's like the only place that has, from what I hear. Obviously, I'm not in the men's restroom, but
Domino goes to the potty and then washes his hands and leaves.
Yeah, I just get some of the stuff off of my hands just so I can
you
have
wash.
a good grip on my hammer.
You all wash your hands, and again, you notice there's another air duct in this room as well, and it's the grate on it has been removed, and you can see slash marks climbing up the wall into it.
Interesting. So something crawled up there, huh? Well, how big is the hole?
It's a air duct that's it's like 4 feet by 4 feet. It's a big air duct.
Let's go through the other door first.
Let's call it 2 feet by 2 feet. That'll be more.
Okay.
That sounds like less than an actual cave in the wall. As you walk up to this other door without checking for traps or anything, you open it, and the door explodes because it was trapped. No. The door. Do you swing it open, kick it down, or you just like lightly push it?
I knock on it 3 times.
You hear someone say, "Come in."
I
So
open the door.
polite.
I open the door.
As you open the door, you see a man in a white coat and crazy-looking goggles that have cracks all in them, sitting at a desk with a book in front of him.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing down here? Have you come for a delivery?
Yes. What are you expecting a delivery for?
You're the deliverer. You tell me. I get lots of packages.
Yes, but you see, they did not label my deliveries today, and so I have to understand what you are waiting
That
for.
is absolutely ridiculous.
It absolutely is, but you know what? If you have to, you have to take it up with management. If you want to make a formal complaint, it has to be in writing.
This sounds like you need to manipulate someone. You're doing a good job, though.
Is that a thing I need to do?
I think that's a thing you can do. Manipulate people.
No, I don't. No, I don't have that. I have parlay.
That parlay's good enough.
Okay.
When you have leverage on them, you declare you have a package. That's a type of leverage.
Sure.
Oh, let me see it so I can see which one it is.
Sure, absolutely. It
Nitro.
was in the. It was in the other room. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
You just left it in the room.
Yes.
Why? That
It
makes
was
no-
very. It was very big. And
Oh, it's a
actually-
big one. Okay, bring it on in.
Yes.
Do you want
Yes,
the
let me-
dolly? He points a dolly on the wall.
You know what? Yes, let me grab this real quick. I'll grab the
How did
dolly.
you
and
get it
I'll
down
be
the spiral
right.
staircase?
You know,
You know, it's
someone
like
helped
5
me
floors
carry it
down.
Someone helped me carry it down. Two very big men. They were very helpful.
They should have helped you bring it into the room. They work for me.
Well, you know what? You can't find very good help. You can only find good help.
What? Who let the Amazon guy in?
I'll be right back. I'll take the dolly and I'll leave. I'll go to the others. Hey, so there's this guy in there, and he's asking a lot of questions. I don't like him, so I would like for him to die.
Oh, no problem.
Wait. Did you guys forget I can charm people?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh. So you don't want me to hit him?
No, I mean you got to hit a lot of people earlier.
Yeah,
So
I
maybe
was on
that
a
was-
roll though. I was
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
roll.
yeah. I get it. But like maybe this time we can let him charm some people. Like we want to have like a good, like even balance of charming and hitting. You know.
Fine. Fine, go charm him or whatever.
Thank
Magic
you.
man.
I walk into the room and I'm just like, friend, as I walk up and clap him on the shoulder.
Okay, use magic. He stands up very quickly, and then you just lay your hands on him.
Damn.
Yeah, dog.
I'll roll a d3.
Okay, do it.
A 1 is unwanted attention or unwelcome attention. A 2 is the take a -1.
You don't want
and
to put
3 is I
yourself on a
forget the
spot?
spell.
I got a good spot.
We're going
He's
random
like-
this time. Look at that. On the spot, baby.
Excellent. As you step up to lay your hand on him, you see him like stand up and like reach under the desk and touch it as you
great.
land your hand on his shoulder.
Uh-oh.
And he says, "Oh, friend, I'm
gonna
your
be like-
friend."
I'm like, I assume that was an accident, and you can easily tell the people who show up
Oh no!
here in a couple minutes that it was
Yeah,
just an accident.
Well, I could tell them it's an accident. I think that would be a lie, but you're a good friend.
Yeah. So, we were just here to deliver the package. But
Where's my package?
can you tell us what was in the package?
I get a lot of packages. I still don't know which one it is.
Any of you want to try?
You want him to pull up his Amazon order history and just be like, it could be this one, this one, this one. His fantasy
Okay.
Amazon order package.
Let's-
So
let's
he's
get the poll.
charmed. So let's
I
So
am
see.
very charming.
before you say
What?
anything,
I'm
I'm gonna
rolling.
whisper. I'm gonna whisper to D. Don't make him think anything otherwise, because you can break it that way.
Damn it, I have to speak frankly to him for this to work. So what do we want to know?
What do we want to know?
I want to know things.
Or what do we want him to do?
I'll do stuff. Anything for my friends.
I want to discern realities while we're
Don't we-
figuring this out.
Don't we need
Um,
some kind of
That's
sword?
a good idea. Give the room
Hold
an
on.
optical pat down.
Yeah.
Don't we need a sword? Isn't that why we're here?
What is useful or valuable here to me?
Behind him in a glass case is a sword.
We need that sword.
We need that sword.
You want that sword? It was my mom's.
Well, we gotta. What? Why am I talking? I'm not in there.
Listen, it was your mother's, right?
It was. I love her.
And she loved you very much.
Yes, she's gone now, though.
I know, and it's a very sad thing, right?
It is because you killed her.
We did not kill her.
Yes, she was the bird monster.
You don't know that she was dead. You've been in here the whole time.
I know it. I watched it on the cameras. He points at the screens from where the camera was in the corner.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, you know what? Listen. You see your sword over there?
I love it. It's a good sword.
I know. Do you see how it's in like that glass case?
Yes, I love the glass. It's very
Wouldn't
classy.
wouldn't you like it more if it was on a beautiful wooden plaque?
If you remove the glass, it basically is on a plaque.
No, like on the wall, like
It's
hung
already
up.
on the wall.
No, it's on a. You said it was on the table.
No, I said it was on the wall behind him.
Oh, I thought you said it was on
In a
there.
glass case, which is really just a plaque with glass on it.
A glass case, I assume, was like on a table, like in a museum.
He's got it mounted above his
Oh, fuck.
above his chair, kind of, sort of. So it is sort of plaqued, but it's also in a glass case.
Okay. Okay. Rewind.
Rewind. None of this ever happened.
None of this ever happened. Listen, friend.
Yes, my friend.
Can I please see that sword?
You could see with your eyes.
I can. Can I see it with my hands?
If you want to touch my sword.
I would love to touch your sword.
He reaches up and pushes a button on the side of the case, and the glass just like flips down. And as it does, a bright light emits from the blade,
Oh, this is a very nice sword.
and he reaches to the handle and touches it, and you can see energy flowing through him. And he's like, "You bastards charmed me.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I'm very sure about that." And he points the sword at you.
I'm not so sure about that.
"I'm not so sure you should be down here, Mr. Delivery Man."
What are you talking about? I have a dolly. Of course I should be down here.
He thrusts forward with his sword.
And I defy danger and try and get the fuck out of the way.
And that's a good idea. Divide danger with dodging? Dexterity?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to throw like the dolly in the way and it catches the blade?
I want to try and like slide it so that it like kicks him under his feet and moves him back a couple of feet.
Okay. He jumps to leap and like stab you, and then you shove the dolly under him, and he just like lands on it and glides back 2 feet.
Amadana, it's time to hit things again.
Be right.
As he's coming into the room, I'm gonna pull out my lightning staff and says, "Don't make me use this."
I'm not scared of your stick.
Well, if you saw what happened on that camera, you know what the stick is capable of.
I know what the sword's capable of.
Okay, I'm gonna point the stick at him.
He's pointing the sword at you.
Point the stick at him, and I unleash the magic.
Okay. Roll use magic. All of the lightning that you had stored up in it from that attack erupts from the staff and fills. I don't know if it's a beam or if it's an explosion of lightning in all directions. Honestly.
This is the wild lightning, isn't it?
Yeah.
It probably goes in all directions. The room is filled with lightning as everyone is blasted against a wall from being electrocuted.
Yeah.
Except me.
Everyone take 1 lightning damage except for our wizard who did the thing.
Can I defy danger again?
Yes, absolutely. Do your splits. If you fail, it's gonna hurt worse.
Oh.
Partial, right?
It's partial success. You as you jump into the air, you dodge the lightning, but as you come down, you misjudge the step or the landing, and you land on your trumpet,
You're gonna feel that tomorrow.
and the bell of the trumpet is crushed flat.
Distortion! Fuck yeah!
What's our wizard friend look like?
He looks like he blasted the whole room with lightning, like a good friend would.
No, not that wizard. Like
Oh, the sword the swords guy.
sword wizard.
He was thrown against a wall, and there's some scorch marks, but he lands on it. He lands on the ground with a thud and says, "I could do that too." And he shoves his sword forward, and fire erupts in all directions.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to interfere his magic casting.
Okay. How do you do?
I'm going to use my staff to kind of whip the fire around and throw it back at him.
Okay. That sounds like
This
that
could
sounds-
go
That sounds like
really good, or this could go really good or really bad.
This sounds like Defy Danger with intellect again.
I can do that.
I think you're going to be able. Well, you're obviously going to be able to whip the fire into a frenzy and point and direct it at him. But because of the way that you've spun the magic with your staff, it can't just go forward. It also has to go backwards out the other end of the staff. And whoever's behind you, and I think it's Amadon, is going to get blasted as well if you do this.
Is that the worst outcome? Because it's a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
That's your ugly choice.
Okay.
You can either do this and hurt Amadon or not. And everyone gets hurt. Do it.
I do it.
You whip the fire around and you redirect half of it at the wizard, blasting him against the wall. He hits the wall with a thud and slides down, and his head droops forward. And Amadon, you take a fireball to the gut. It's less of a fireball, like a D&D fireball, and more of like a Hadouken. And you
Okay.
take 2 fire damage.
Oof.
As soon as the wizard hits the wall again, I want to run up and try and grab the sword.
The sword clatters out of his hand, and you snatch it up. As soon as you pick it up, you feel power flow through your arm.
Oh, I like this. Yes.
Now the voices begin.
Oh.
Oh, no.
You hear you feel a tingling in the back of your head as the power flows through your arm and up into your head. It'll continue later. Go on.
Well, now that he's bent down to pick up the sword, I'm gonna run up behind him and knock the
He's already
dude out.
he's already.
Oh, is he unconscious? Okay.
But if you
All
don't, if you didn't see him go unconscious and you hit him with your mallet, I mean, it'll probably die.
right. Yeah, I'm still like, especially because I got Hadouken, you know.
Yeah.
It knocked me back, and I was already running, so I'm just gonna keep running forward.
And smash him.
Mhm.
Well, go ahead and roll damage because he is unconscious on the ground. So
Plus, I mean, the last thing Amadon heard was Amadon, it's time to hit things again.
Yeah.
So
He was
that was
set
still
ready.
the last thing he heard.
which are you going for his head again? Are you like on a Mario Hammer spree or?
How is he currently sitting?
On the up against the wall with his arms splayed out to each side and his head leaning forward.
Oh well, yeah. Then I'd go knock that head right in the wall.
You golf club it right up against the wall. And it bounces off the wall and rolls forward.
It's full Super Smash Brothers hair.
Yeah,
All right.
They treated it like the Smash Ball.
I hit it. Does it need any more hits?
I think we're good, buddy.
Who is this
Good job.
guy anyway?
Someone you
I
hit.
don't know.
That's all you need to know. Someone you hit.
Hey, hit first, ask questions later. That's what I say.
We're gonna hit it a few more times.
Well, they got us the sword, so that's cool.
Hey,
All right.
weren't we looking for a sword? Is this
Yeah.
a thing? Okay, let's get
I-
some jewels and let's get the fuck out of here. Oh wait, I still have to perform.
That's later. I think that's like tomorrow. Today was like the rehearsal or something.
Yeah.
Real quick, while we're still in this room, I'm going to detect magic to see if there's any other magical oddities in here that we can take with us.
Cool.
That's a good idea.
Um, I guess I'll forget the spell, but it'll cast.
Okay. The whole
Can
room
I-
fills of magic.
Ah, yes, it burned my spell out, basically.
I want to search that guy for an ID, see if he has an ID on him.
You take out his wallet.
Okay.
So
You
Now
want,
you have to-
Do you want his name or his address or his social security number?
I want his name.
So they have social security numbers in this world.
Yes, absolutely. That's how they have Denticade.
Mm,
Hey,
makes
it's nice that
sense,
they have so many like community programs.
right? You're also going to need to give me a list of the magical items in the room, because
I will, absolutely. But first, his name was Fizzlewicks Pixie Fucker. No, not Pixie Fucker. Fizzlewicks Longbottom.
Fizzlewicks Longbottom.
What did you do? Look at the Harry Potter book on your shelf?
I didn't, but it sounded like a good name, Fizzlewicks.
Anybody ever heard of this guy?
I don't know. Can I spout lore? See if I know about him.
Absolutely.
Probably something useful.
He was a infamous magical scientist, known for his work with chimeras.
You know what? I'm going to spout lore, too, on top of that.
Camaros.
Yes, chimeras. He was exiled from this country specifically because he was trying to mix humans with monsters.
From this country that he's currently in.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I knocked him out then.
Yep.
Wait.
Good thing you knocked him out, and his head's over there.
I heard about this. It was passing through the wizard web ring.
Yeah.
The WWR.
I heard he was friends with. I heard he was friends with some guy named Shao Tucker.
Let's go get that guy. Shao Tucker?
Shao Tucker.
We're gonna do a crossover. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic.
What is she
I just-
saying? Ed?
Made it happen. Ed, what?
Oh god.
I just made that whole world canon. I love it so much.
Oh shit.
oh,
This is a whole other country, so Shao Tucker's probably in his country. Yeah, we could do a legit crossover now. Remember, they have guns.
they do.
All right, so what
Well, I
magical items do we have in this room?
The whole room feels magical, but you see that it is sparsely decorated. You see a plaque on one wall that has a few gemstones that let off most of the magic, but the rest of the walls appear to be embedded with magic. They appear to be embedded with magic for some reason.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take those gems, first of all.
Excellent.
How many and what kind?
There are 5 of them, and they are the colors of the original Power Rangers.
Okay. Colors of the OG Power Rangers. What about that sword? Is that sword magical?
Oh yeah.
Hey, buddy, you can keep the sword. I would like to study its magical properties, though.
By all means, that's perfectly fine with me.
You hear
Oh,
something in
hold
the
on.
back of your
Is
head
it-
say no. No, you're not
Isn't
going to
this-
let me do that.
Isn't that the thing that we're supposed to be getting paid in return? I'm way more interested in the money than some fucking sword.
You're getting paid to like perform. Like, let the rest of us get paid for something else.
I want to
okay?
get paid double, and I also still need to find some jewels.
Listen, I'm the one with the sword. I get to decide what the sword does and what the sword doesn't do. Okay?
The
I mean, I'm the leader of this
The
band.
sword
The band
nods
is
at you and
named.
it's in your head.
This band is named after me.
This band is just you. There's no band. The rest of us are in this band in order to get into this place to steal this
We're on-
shit.
Band of Merry Adventurers. It's a band.
We're a band of misfit toys, if anything.
It's totally not a racket.
Not at all.
Band of Adventurers, and my name is Dio. Because I'm the leader. Let's go give him the sword. Get our money.
Wait, no. That sword's way too magical to just give away.
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it?
It literally is why we're here.
I mean, this was one of the things that the guy said we should look for.
Hmm.
He also said there was, like, plenty of riches to be found.
Yeah,
We
we're gonna
just-
get the riches.
So let's get the riches, and we didn't find the sword. I'm
Also-
keeping the sword.
Also, what's
hold on,
on his-
one thing? As you're saying that about the sword, you're waving it around aggressively, and you don't realize it.
Watch where you're pointing that sword, man.
Real.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. This sword is perfectly fine, and I'm going to be able to
Good
hold on
God.
to it whenever
Yeah.
I care.
Amadon, take the sword from him.
I'm gonna step up to take the sword from him.
And I'm gonna step away.
Hey,
That's
I'm
a
just
bad
gonna.
idea.
I'm
That's
just
a bad
gonna.
idea.
I'm just gonna grab this from you for half a second.
No, you're
Just
not.
have- yeah.
No, you're not. This is my
Come on.
sword. No, you're not.
Put it down for. Come on.
No,
I want to see it.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful.
Why don't you won't let me see it? I can't look
No.
at it.
No, this is my sword. This is my sword.
You hear clanging from the stairway.
Oh, do you hear that? We need to go. So let's just go. I'll put the sword away.
We're
It'll
gonna
be fine.
circle. We're gonna circle
That's,
back
Yeah,
around to this.
Yeah, we'll
That's-
circle back.
That-
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
guys.
We'll circle back some other time. Like never. Okay,
The-
let's go.
Those are the guards that he probably called down earlier. So we need to do something about his body. So let's.
Make it invisible. That's what we do with everything.
Yep. We're gonna do that. Pew! Invisible. Ah, god damn it.
Oh no.
It's only an 8. That's not bad.
But grab his head too.
You know what? We're gonna take a -1 going forward on spellcasting rolls because I've been way too wild and flagrant with these casting.
Okay, so
It casts, but I just get a -1 go forward.
okay, the whole body goes, or you make sure you put the head on the body and cast
Oh.
invisible on both.
Oh yeah, but before I do that, I'm gonna go through his pockets. Anything good?
Brett already got his wallet.
Okay. So, anything
Yeah,
else?
He's got some goggles and
Were they in the magical?
oh wait, no, they were on his head. He doesn't have those anymore. Well, they're still on his head. He has an ID card and on his coat pocket, but other than that, he was only carrying his wallet.
Whatever. Invisible. Cram him under the desk. Let's go.
As you stomp out of the room, one of you still covered from head to toe in blood. Another of you also covered head to toe in blood.
Mine's part of my fucking act, man.
We were just helping.
You run into two burly-looking security people who have what looks like maces with metal bludgeoning ends on them coming out of the doorway.
Now, you
Right.
two are probably too stupid to realize, but this is not what it looks like.
This is
you
exactly
gotta
what
say
it
it like
looks
that?
like.
What,
Crap.
stage blood? We're the
No.
performers.
We
We had to go down there and we had to go down to the men's restroom and put on
the
fucking
stage
costumes.
blood
for the
has nothing to do with the dead monsters at your feet.
What?
Yeah.
Dead monsters.
What did monsters?
He looks at the dead monsters on the ground.
Well, for all we know, you could have fucking done that
Yeah,
and
well-
blamed us for it.
We
Don't do
just
that.
got
Yeah, they-
here.
We
They
just
were
got here.
alive.
We just got here.
All right,
They
this is
were
obviously
alive.
going nowhere, and he swings his mace at Scott.
Why are we all so aggro? Like, I had a plan. And then our wizard was just like, well, fuck you.
Scott, he is swinging his metal mace at your face.
Uh-oh.
We act like we have way more hit points than we do.
No, I think we act like we have exactly how many hit points we do.
I will defy danger to dodge out of the way and then jam the butt of my staff into the bottom of his jaw.
Excellent, do that.
What do I need to roll?
Defy danger with dexterity for dodging. Which you do. And then hack and slash to hack him.
Finally, a failed roll.
That's not a fail roll. 7 and 9 is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
7 to 9
Check
is
it.
good. Oh, it's 6 and under, that's right.
Yep. So you do how much? What's your damage die?
Actually,
Do you have one?
oh, I'm sorry. I rolled an 8 because I put a -4 across all of my rolls and not spellcasting. So, regardless. What?
Okay. So you don't have, or you did roll an 8 though.
I rolled an 8 because when
Yeah.
I...
Oh, you're still good. 7 and 9 is good
Yeah.
success. So what's your damage die for your melee attacks?
That's actually a good question. I have a
This,
staff.
this wizard is hitting people a lot.
Sean, does the sword want me to hit things?
The sword. I don't know what the sword wants right this moment. He just got over being almost taken from you. He's very
Sensitive.
something.
I actually don't have anything melee for my guy.
Do I need to
Hang on.
bust out the book?
I'm looking up the page now to see if the thing that I get, because I have the staff, but it says close, two-handed, one weight, but it doesn't give.
Your base damage is
Damage die.
D4.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it says it right there. So 1d4. 1.
His okay. You uppercut him with your staff,
Yeah,
hitting
like-
him in the jaw. And
Not,
he,
yeah, just kind of butt of the staff just into the bottom of the jaw.
And he brings down his mace on your head for a whopping 4.
I defied danger and dodged.
Yeah, you dodged the first one, but in hack and slash, when you do hack and slash, and you get a mixed success, he hits you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
How does that put you at dead?
No, it doesn't. But
Okay.
fuck you. Is that all you got?
Does someone want to stop the wizard from killing
then-
himself?
I'm gonna run up.
And then I snap my fingers and cast a spell. Guess what? I'm invisible, bitches.
Oh, that's excellent. I just
think
killed
we're
him
all just
into
sort of-
oblivion.
What's that?
I think we're all just standing there confused.
Yeah, I'm impressed now.
Wait, are they surprised because he just disappeared?
Yeah, the guard thinks he disintegrated him with his.
I want to backstab.
You're just gonna run behind him and stab him in the back.
Well, backstab works if an enemy is surprised. So if he's surprised,
He is surprised.
Okay.
So, do it. What does it do? When you attack a surprised enemy, you can choose to roll your damage or roll plus dex. Wait.
so I get to choose one of these.
Okay.
I am going to deal my damage plus 1d6.
do it.
So there's my damage roll. So 11 points of damage.
Which one do you attack? The one that attacked Scott or the other one?
Yeah, the one that attacked Scott because he would be the one who was surprised that
Okay. Do you attack from behind or from the front?
from the front.
Okay.
So
he's
if-
just sitting there, mouth agape, and then he looks down, and is it the magical sword that you've got in your hand?
Yeah.
The magic.
Mhm.
He looks down and he sees you with the magical sword right through his heart,
Hi.
and then he coughs up blood and falls to the ground.
That was fun. I want to do that some more. Hi.
Are you doing? The other one is not surprised now, but would you like to slash him as well?
I would like to try and hack and slash.
Okay.
I'm so bad at this. So bad at this.
He deflects your attack with the mace, but
Yeah.
he hits it in such a way that it flies out of your hand and embeds itself in the wall.
The sword or the mace?
The sword.
I run after the sword.
As he's running after the sword, it floats out of the wall because I have picked it up. Or I'll attempt to pick it up if it's stuck in the wall.
You as you grab it out of the wall, it slides easily out, and you feel magic power flowing through your arm up your arm into the base of your neck.
Do I
Well,
still have a wand for the sword?
You do,
It disappears when it enters my hand, so
Fuck.
which doesn't
Where'd it
change the
go?
fact that you have a want for it.
Where did it go? The fuck did it go?
Well, while he's looking, I'm gonna lay
real
into
quick.
the guy.
Oh yeah, you go. You land.
Do your damage.
Let's see.
Y'all both deal 4 damage to each other as you go in and both hit each other in the side, opposite sides.
oh.
Okay, so they're
Ow.
not dead, right?
One of them's dead.
Okay. I'm gonna start saying "fuck you, fuckers, fuck you with your fucking face," and try and give him -2 on anything else he does.
Excellent.
Nice.
It's effective.
Oh, it says someone you have a bond with. You don't have a bond with security guards, right?
Oh, okay. Well then, on the other side, I will make Amadon do better next time.
Okay.
Might not
Amadon, do you
be
want to
it
finish
next
the
time.
security guard?
No, I'm near death.
But then finish him quick.
All right.
Ow.
Whoops, wrong thing.
How do you have 11 out of 8 hit points?
Because I was doing it backwards.
What's your damage? If you kill him in this hit, I'm not gonna let him.
No.
shoot.
He gets a +1. Remember that.
So he's got a 10, so it's a complete success. Do you want to deal more damage, or do you want to avoid all damage?
Avoid all damage.
Okay.
It says 8, but it's actually 4.
You he brings his mace down, and you slide to the side and dodge out of the way, and then bring the hammer to his ribs again, and it picks him up off the ground and chucks him into the wall with a meaty thud.
Wait. Oh, I hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, me
My
too.
sword. Where's my sword? Oh. Where are you?
Okay, I'm gonna try and stab him.
Me?
Ooh.
Wait, is the other guy dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, never
Who
mind.
are you stabbing?
The dead guy.
I'm going to
You
try and
stabbed the
make
dead security guard. He's still dead.
I will try and sing a song to make Amadon feel better.
Okay. What's the song? What is the song?
I'm sorry you got hurt. I
Oh.
want you to feel better.
Go ahead and roll your healing.
I'm just saying that our wizard is also hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. He started this.
The security guard that got meaty thudded into the wall stands back up and says, "I could do this all day."
Okay, I'm gonna stab him. Oh no!
You go to stab him with your trumpet?
I've got a short sword.
No, you tried to stab him with your trumpet.
Oh, okay, I panicked. Well, at least I'm getting the
And
XP.
he smashes it out of the way with the hammer and hits you for 4 damage.
No, I'm dead.
Jesus!
Well,
Some of y'all have healing potions.
I don't.
I do.
You just died?
I died.
Well,
I'm at 0.
She's down.
Oh.
Oh shit! We haven't done death rules. We get to do death rules.
Did we ever do death rules when we did dungeon roll before? I don't
Yes,
feel
we
like
did.
we did.
Because Chris got to speak with death frequently.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. When you're dying, you catch a glimpse of what lies beyond the black gates of Death's kingdom. The GM will describe it to you. You wake up in the darkness and you see a white gate and a man in a simple black suit and a skull for a head standing at the gate. He has a scythe propped up against the gate itself, but he doesn't appear to have it in his hand. Then roll. You just roll. You roll 1d12, and Death doesn't care because you don't have any modifiers for Death, and we find out what happened.
Do I roll now?
Yes.
Okay, I roll a what again?
You roll 2d6.
It's your last breath on the moves, if you want to use that.
Yeah, I do have a
On a
last
miss,
breath.
your fate is sealed. You're marked as Death's own, and you cross the threshold.
Seven.
Oh, that's a 7.
What? I rolled a 6 the first time, honestly, because I rolled 2d6.
Yeah.
I don't have any modifiers for it.
You pass beyond the black gates, and Dio is no more.
God, my last song was so bad it killed me. Now, what are y'all gonna do? You don't have the headliner anymore.
You're marked as Death Zone, and you'll cross the threshold soon. The GM will tell you when. So right now.
Apparently, right now.
Apparently.
It's right now.
Uh,
People die in Underworld.
Dio, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone.
Do you take his body with you? Hold on.
No.
I could do this all day. It's still standing there.
anybody want to take that guy down?
Sure. I'm going to walk up from
Eventually.
behind with the sword while invisible and run it through his back.
You see blood just start floating out the front of him as he falls down, dead.
You got
Again.
red on you.
And I blink back into existence.
My
I
sword!
attacked.
I run for the sword.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
No.
Hang on.
That's my sword.
Scott, the
I'm
sword starts whispering to you. Says, "No,
I'm gonna give it to you in a second. Hang on a sec.
Yeah,
Hang
give
on
it
a
to
moment.
him. Give it to him.
No. No, it's my
The
sword.
sword. The sword says to give it to him, and
It's
he
my
doesn't
sword.
mean it in a nice way.
It's my sword.
First, what are you capable of? I ask the sword.
That's my
So
sword.
many things.
It's my sword. Give it to me, my sword. Give my
Hey.
sword.
I'm
Give
I'm
me.
a powerful being. I can
My
grant you any
sword.
power you need.
I think
Give
something's
my
wrong with that sword.
This is too much for me.
Give me my sword.
Oh, but you could be a good vassal.
Your
We could
Taylor,
do
yours is
great things.
yours is Grey Nut.
No, mine is Domino.
Domino, that's right. Grey Nut is Jeff. So there you go,
Yeah.
Domino. Sword's all yours, and I toss it. to him.
The
Okay,
voice
so-
disappears from your head.
Ah, that's better.
It
Yes,
says,
I have the
it's
sword.
You again.
Hello.
Domino, I'm just going to warn you. That's a good sword, but you might want to just watch yourself. Just watch yourself.
We're gonna
I
do
will.
great things.
We're gonna be great. We're gonna be great. All right, let's go. So, Dio, right? Dio. So we're not coming back here, I guess, are we? Because like Dio was.
No, I don't think so.
Was the performer, and now we
got
don't
what
have
we
a
wanted
performer.
anyway. I
Yeah.
always thought the performance was never going to happen. I thought we were sneaking in here to do
I pop a
sound
potion.
check.
Okay, roll your potion.
Actually, how do I roll?
This is a
that?
good stopping point. D, let's roll a new character for you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna search Dio and take whatever Dio had. What did Dio have?
Look at D's character sheet.
Okay.
Feather's a really beat up trumpet. I wasn't sure I was going to get back for that trumpet being destroyed anyway.
What is a
I
healing?
love that it's not a trumpet; it's a stolen horn.
It is. What I decided.
Pipe
What
leaf.
is a healing potion roll?
That
I
dang.
have no idea.
I don't either, because the SRD doesn't explain.
Look at. I'm looking. Hold on.
I think you have to create me a new thing so I can character answer it.
Okay, I'm not taking anything from D.
You should. She's dead.
There's nothing good. There's nothing worth taking. You know, I'm gonna take that dang fag leaf.
Smoke one for your homies.
That
All right, I made DB2.
dang pipe.
Do you want to do character creation now, or do you want to wait until next week?
It doesn't take very long. We can do that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
As long as everybody else is cool with it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Did we get rid of our Dio bond?
Yes. You can't have bonds with a dead person.
It's true. And now we have a new bond with this person.
Would any of your bonds be resolved with Dio's death?
Mine was they're withholding secrets.
Now you'll never know.
So definitely not resolved.
No, definitely not.
I had stolen a denim vest from Dio, and Dio didn't know about it.
And now they'll never know.
And now they'll never know.
So we have a wizard, a thief, a fighter,
Yeah.
And a druid.
and a druid. With how happy we are, I could probably choose somebody that can fight. Let's be a paladin.
Paladins are fun.
Nice.
Let me open the paladin page. This is gonna be great. If you want to know how to not play a paladin, talk to Chris. All right. What's your name?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. What do you look like?
I'm exceptionally tall and blonde.
Okay. Your HP, or do you have like fancy armor, or do you have like mercenary armor?
Fancy.
Excellent. Your maximum HP is 10 plus your con. Your base damage is a D10. Isn't that fucking awesome? A D fucking 10.
Yeah.
You have to start as a human. All paladins are humans in this world for some reason.
Well, basically, I look like Gwendolyn Christie.
Who's that?
All blonde.
Game
lady
of-
from
Oh, Game of Thrones. Yep, I know who she is.
Real tall blonde.
As a human, you have this move. When you pray for guidance, even for a moment, and ask what here is evil, I have to tell you.
Oh.
It's going to start with the party. They're all a bunch of evil motherfuckers. You start with lay on hands. And that does something similar to what it does before. You're armored. You have this thing called I am the law. When you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority, you can roll for it.
Okay.
I am the law.
You are also on a quest. Do you see the quest options?
Spell here. I do not.
Oh, so I looked up potions, and apparently it's however you want it to be. So.
Of course it is. There's it's quest on the bottom left. We have to figure that out.
Oh, here we go. Yep, I see it.
I can't think about quest and I can't think about healing potions and.
Well,
also-
we'll worry about that. I'll worry about that later. Like, we'll get this done and just potions can be figured out later.
You have a whole bunch of. You have a list of quests to pick from. What do you want to
State
do?
what you set out to do. Slay blank a great blight on the land. Defend blank from the inequities that beset them, and discover the truth of blank. I'm going to defend the poor.
I'm going to defend the poor from the inequities. Okay, you get to choose up to 2 boons. which include an unwavering sense of direction to a place, invulnerability to a thing, a mark of divine authority, senses that pierce lies, a voice that transcends languages, a freedom from hunger, thirst, and sleep.
I'm going to take an invulnerability to edged weapons.
Okay. The list there is examples. If you have something interesting you would like to do, that's an option as well.
No, I think that's fucking badass.
Okay. You get to pick up to 2. You don't have to pick 2, but you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick 2. They're boons. And senses that pierce lies.
All right. Then the GM will then tell you what your vow or vows is required of you to maintain your blessing.
Trying to erase the other stuff in it.
So you have senses that pierce lies, and you have invulnerability to edged weapons.
Yes.
Okay. Then one of your vows is truth. You can't tell lies.
Okay.
And you want to protect, or you want to defend the good and hospitality. Comfort those in need, no matter who they are. Let's.
The last 2. Is what
Yep.
you said.
Yep. And let's choose an alignment. Are you lawful or good?
Oh, you can't be both.
Nope. If you're lawful,
Fine.
you deny mercy to a criminal or unbeliever.
Oh no, I'm gonna be good.
Endanger yourself to protect someone weaker than you. Your load is 12 strength. You start with dungeon rations, scale armor, and some mark of your faith. What do you wear to mark your faith?
Big lion's head on the front of my chest.
Excellent. Choose your weapon. A longsword or a halberd?
God.
Longsword.
Oh.
All right. Halberd.
Now my sword can't be used against me.
And a shield. The longsword comes with a shield. You also have adventuring gear and dungeon rations, or healing potion.
One more time.
You have either adventuring gear, or dungeon rations and healing potions.
Dungeon rations and healing potions.
Sounds good. All right, now we can do bonds and we'll be done. Oh, you got to do stats
Wait.
too.
Yeah, you didn't give me my stats.
It's like 15, 13. What are the stats, guys?
8, 9, 12, 13, 15, 16.
Well,
That sounds right.
let's say. So we're both saying character like this. Okay, what's the highest one?
16.
Is it 15 or 16?
16.
16. That's going to be your ideal stat, so it's probably strength for you.
Yeah, so I was gonna say straight. And then the next highest one,
15.
I assume Constitution will be important for me.
Need to do unplug the PlayStation or
Next highest one,
the Google TV, but I don't know what.
okay, 16, 15, what, 13?
Where was that?
Yeah.
16, 15, 13, 12.
13, 12,
9, 8.
9. I'm missing one.
9, 8.
Charisma.
8. Yeah. Oh no, since I can't lie, I'm not very charismatic.
Excellent. Now let's do your bonds.
Oh, also, you didn't tell me if my armor actually we just said I'm wearing armor.
Yeah, I just want to know what it looked like.
Do I get anything up here for armor or my hit points?
Your armor is scale, and it has 2 armor. So I think that reduces your damage by 2 every time you're hit by a physical attack. So you can't be hit by edged weapons at all.
Yep.
And
Yep.
also, any other, or like blunt or other melee damage only deals -2 every time.
Oh, I think I have to put it in over here.
Yep.
And you said I had spells.
You have abilities. You don't have spells.
Hold on.
Like one of your abilities is Lay on Hands, another one is I Am the Law, and Quest. And Quest is just straight up bullshit. Most of them. I gotta think of ways to derail your quest.
Okay, that's 2. And then hit points, what did you say? It was
It's like
10 plus my
10
con?
plus con, I think. 10 plus your con mod.
That's 11.
Probably have the most health out of everyone here. Except for maybe Brett.
I'd say the fighter, maybe. Okay. I think now I'm ready for bonds.
Excellent. What's your bond with Amadon?
It's something that has to be resolved, right?
Yep. Something that can be resolved. Doesn't have to be. You could just never deal with it if you didn't want to. But you get XP if you resolve it.
I want him to train me in his ways of the sword.
Excellent. Brett, what's your bond with Gwendolyn?
Hang on, I'm using the dungeon bond generator to do it.
Excellent.
There.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, I'll just say ways of fighting if he doesn't use a sword.
Let's see. Okay, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but we'll see. I did what it said to do.
Okay.
Dio must forget about the destruction of lecherous heirloom.
Gwendolyn, not Dio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Gwendolyn. Sorry, I still had your old name written in there, but
You destroyed a lecherous heirloom,
yeah,
and she's upset about it.
yes, yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means, but y'all figure it out.
I'm also wondering why I would be upset about you destroying lecherous heirlooms.
Well, obviously Gwendolyn is a pervert.
Well, I don't know if I
Because
necessarily.
that's my flaw. She's holy, but she got that sex drive.
All right, what's your bond with Cybok, the wizard?
Cybok, I know the least about you, and also your character confuses me.
He's a melee aggressive wizard. He's like, he ain't afraid to slap a bitch.
Hold on, let me look at Bond when I was looking at her and see if I can get.
Brett, you should post the generator in chat.
Yeah, hang on.
Hold on, I found that fun.
I'm getting mine done now. Well, sorry, what was the name of your character?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
Let's see. Roll 1d20 for each column. See how this goes.
It's gonna be great.
You saw what I wound up with.
Oops.
Ooh, dude, mine's turning out
Try it.
fucking awesome. Oh, this is perfect for you. This is perfect.
All right, what we got? D or Scott? Who wants to go first?
I've got mine.
On.
Well, I'll let D do hers first.
So that you can ruin it with yours.
Yeah. Mine. No matter what hers is, mine will complement it.
Okay.
Okay, mine kind of works for my character too. Weirdly enough. SYB okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I rescued Cybok from always believing in prophetic secret. So you were gullible as fuck, and I helped you.
All right.
Mine is I blame Gwendolyn for the dangerous allure of knightly authority.
Knightly
you
authority.
like them big.
Knightly, as in knight.
Oh,
K-N-I-G-H-T.
okay. I was
Knightly.
like N-I-G-H-T?
No.
That's some weird shit, man.
So it sounds like I came up to you and was like, "Hey, man, stop being so fucking gullible." And you're like, "Wow, you're tall and blonde and scary. I like that."
All right.
You
up, Taylor.
exude your class, and I enjoy it.
What you got for us, Taylor? Or actually, D, I don't know what is involved with this generator.
The generator is it's four tables, and you have a relation table, an action table, a modifier table, and a subject table, and you just roll for each, and it lays it out like that. So mine was I blame blank for, then the action, the dangerous allure, the modifier, and then the subject.
Excellent.
Which the knightly was the modifier, and authority was the subject.
All right, D, what do you got for our rogue?
I like this generator, so I'm using it.
Do it.
Okay, I don't know how this makes sense. I lied to Domino about speaking poorly of guild magic.
Okay.
And this is before you took your oath. Or before you went on your quest, because you can't lie anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm so ashamed of it. And if he ever brings up the topic, I can't lie to him about it, so I just try and skirt the conversation.
Can it really be a lie if you believe it?
It says it was a lie.
Well, it sounds like he came up to me and confronted me that I had been out talking shit about some guild magic,
Mm.
and I lied to him about it. And now I feel bad
Heard that
because
you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear.
All right. Taylor, what's your bond with the D?
Gwendolyn helped Domino steal something super valuable from someone who was super dangerous. But Gwendolyn doesn't know that it was a robbery sting. Gwendolyn just thinks that we were setting him up to be, arrested. So
Aw,
Domino just tricked her the whole time.
damn,
Y'all have got a weird relationship.
we do.
Complex relationships are important in these games. All right, we can do end of session now. When you reach the end of a session, choose any bonds that you feel you have resolved. Or it says choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved. Did anyone resolve bonds?
I did.
Excellent. What did you resolve?
I resolved that that Domino has a secret
He does have a secret now,
I do.
and you know all about its allure.
That's right.
You'll have to create a new bond with him now.
Let's do it. The new bond is that Domino has much to teach me about running away with primal friendship.
I don't know what that means, but y'all figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Does anyone else have a bond they want to resolve?
I'll resolve mine with Amadon because mine was Amadon has my back when things go wrong, and things went super wrong with the wizard sword.
Excellent.
Yeah, I have Domino is always getting into trouble. I must protect them from themselves.
Did you protect him?
I attempted to. I knew.
You did
I
your
knew
best.
I
knew
said
something
help, and
was
he
going
came
up.
running.
I knew something was going up with that sword because he kept acting funny about it. And then when he asked for help, I came running in.
All right, so both of you can resolve that bond.
All right.
So you all get, and then we need 2 more bonds.
Okay.
One from each of you. Are we all using this random generator now? Because I love it.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not. I'm kind of.
Are you making it up? Because I love that too.
I'm trying to use like plot points from books that I've read before.
Excellent. While they're thinking about that, D, why is Gwendolyn at this mansion? Because you're going to be at the mansion and you're going to run into them as they're leaving.
I am coming to try and hit up the rich people at the party to invest more in social service programs to help the poor.
Because Denticade has gone over so well. All of the monsters have nice shiny teeth. Would they maul you to death? I love it.
Oh, by the way, I went ahead and did my bond for Greynut. He can do his when he gets back. I said I implicitly trust Greynut for the ritual of noble sanctuary. So to make sense of that, aka I respect his link to the good of nature and implicitly trust his actions. Just across the board, I think that he's doing all right. Which, that being Jeff.
No!
The decisions that Jeff makes.
You're just gonna be in a constant state of, yeah, that's fine. Jeff knows what he's doing. Greynut is on the level. Nothing he can do is wrong. If he's doing something bad, then it's fine. He's doing it for the greater good.
This is fine. It's so fine.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while y'all do that, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah, it's a lot more technologically advanced than we originally thought. There are fucking security cameras.
But everyone has great teeth.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Several.
That lightning bird.
Mm-hmm.
Did we loot memorable treasure?
Absolutely.
I got a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I also did my alignment.
What is your alignment?
Discover something about a magical mystery, and I discovered something.
You did. So grant yourself XP for if you fulfilled your for all the bonds you fulfilled. Mark XP. Gain 3 XP because y'all did all 3 of the end of session questions. And if you did your alignment, get XP for that as well.
I just stay at 0 XP and I'm
Yes.
basically.
You get nothing, D.
So everyone just starts at level 1.
Yes. But you don't
Yeah.
gain health or anything, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
And that's the point, is to do as much rolling as possible. Like, I was trying to get failed rolls for experience, and it just was not working out. So 5 XP at the max is what you're saying, because 3 for end of session, 1 for bond, 1 for alignment if done.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I have 5
then-
XP.
And you don't level up until there's downtime, and there's not downtime in the middle of a.
Yeah. Well, I think we
Dungeon.
need 7 to down, or 7, right?
Yeah, it's like 7 plus something. 7 plus your level, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
It says when you have downtime, subtract. It's your current level plus 7. Yeah.
So we need 8 to level up.
All right. I have Domino. I have a bond for Domino.
What is it?
I respect Domino for speaking poorly of illicit magic.
Wait, didn't Domino get on Gwendolyn's case about talking trash about some magic?
Yes.
Why are we talking so much shit about magic?
Just wait till the wizard hears about all this.
You just-
What is this illicit magic that's going around that is so controversial?
Necromancy.
That's fair.
That's what I think.
That's the one that Domino was giving you shit about.
No, I heard Domino talking poorly about necromancy, and I respect him for that.
Okay. And then Gwendolyn, you were talking shit about some magic, right? What magic were you talking shit about?
It just a guild magic. I guess
What guild were you talking poorly about?
I'm gonna say it's whatever guild that Cybok's part of.
Cybok, are you part of a guild?
No comment.
Yeah.
I just love the idea that maybe Domino was just approaching me because he was like, "Hey, I hear you like to talk shit about magicians or wizards." No,
Me? No.
never.
All right, that's all I got, guys. Do we have one more bond to talk about, or are we good to go?
Oh, I'm gonna teach Amadon how to be sneakier.
He probably
Yeah.
Amadon is
I could definitely use that.
Amadon is very gung ho about charging in it.
Oh yeah.
I will miss using every session to just yell, "I'm gonna punch it."
There will still be
You
time
just
to do
changed that to Amadon. Let's punch it.
Yeah.
Let's punch it together.
Through the
Teamwork.
power of friendship, we can kill things. All right, bye bye,
All right.
internet.
All right.